October 1st, Wednesday, 8:42 PM. 8 weeks out from competition. It has been a long 2 weeks away from home. I really only got 2 gym sessions in when I was away, plus a sprained ankle from a little too many drinks. But still, the same routine continues like I never left. I wake up, make my breakfast, get dressed for work, pack my lunch, and go through the motions. My strength I can feel has weakened due to the lack of practice, but I know after a few sessions I'll be back on track. I just hope my ankle heals itself before the day. It's so close to the end of the year, and it got me thinking, have I achieved any of my goals I set out for myself? I say this because it's been 7 months since I've uploaded a new video. I once had a goal to focus on making as many videos as I could make, but then as time passed, so did my priorities. This is my first video in a couple of months. It's been a long time since I uploaded. I think the last upload I made was in April, which is a very long time ago. And I guess you could say the reason for that is, well, I have no good reason. I started full-time work around April, May, which kind of took over my life. Just thinking about it now, it's pretty sad to me that starting a job made me do this less, even though this is something I actually wanted to do. Yeah, I can't really use the excuse that I was busy. Like, I did have free time here and there. I just got kind of lazy and tired and decided not to do it. Before I started full-time work, this was something that I actually enjoyed doing, like just filming and editing. What's funny to me is that I've had all these goals written up throughout the year that I want to complete, but I let life get in the way of me finishing these goals. Things as simple as finishing that audiobook, completing that video project that I started creating in April, and I used that excuse of starting a full-time job take over, which is only an excuse for me to continue to procrastinate finishing these small tasks. But when it comes to my training goals, no matter what, I'm always, if not 90% of the time, locked in, showing up to each session, trying to reach them. We often feel like we have so much time to complete these goals, but in a blink of an eye, life passes by and we're at the end of the year. But the great thing about it is that no matter what age you are, whether you're in your 20s, 30s or 40s, it's never too late to start again. Most recently for me, a goal of mine is to reach 66 kilograms in body weight, a weight that I've not been since 2022. And I've made this a priority for the last 3 months. And so from 74 kilograms, finally 2 kilograms from hitting my goal weight. One thing that has helped me in this journey is having a plan laid out, what I had to eat in order to not only maintain and gain strength, but retain the muscle that I put on. You guys are probably looking at that chicken thinking that is bland as, but it is not. You're just gonna have to believe me on that one. Talking about my diet and how I reached this weight got me thinking, what if I just need to change the approach to how I set my goals, instead of just writing them down and leaving them in the dust? For most of my goals, I would approach like I was in a dark cave with no light. Just like my weight loss, I had a plan, a roadmap to achieve that goal thanks to my coach and nutritionist. Now with video creation, instead of just writing the goal of uploading a video, I set myself a minimum of 20 minutes to work on the video each day. If I felt like going past 20 minutes, then that's when I would keep going. Now all this sounds pretty obvious, but you gotta understand that for most of my life I've been pretty spontaneous with things, and would start new goals out of impulse, having no clear plan. I also think it doesn't help that I am quite hard on myself when I make these kinds of videos, because I always want the video to be better than the last one, and that puts a lot of pressure on the ideas that I come up with the videos. Like, I have multiple video projects and ideas that are pretty much in DaVinci Resolve still, but at the end of it, it just doesn't feel like it's good enough to post. So I end up just scrapping the video and then I just move on to another idea, which is kind of a horrible way of thinking about it, because I should just post the videos no matter what. In this game of life, when we're young, we feel like we have all the time in the world. With less responsibilities and commitments, putting aside our hobbies to maybe play that extra game with your mates, or delay it until it's the right time.
Oh my god.
It's not until time starts to become scarce, with responsibilities increasing, where regret starts to happen. And although I am taking action to achieve my dreams, it's something I am working on and will get better at. So if you're like me and you've dropped something that you've previously enjoyed, pick it back up. Because it's never too late, start again.